After 70, many people start thinking about resting, enjoying life, and exploring the world in a more relaxed and leisurely way. Trips that were once youthful dreams now become rewards for a lifetime of hard work. But are these journeys truly peaceful and memorable? Or do they harbor unforeseen risks? Some think, I'm still healthy, still able to travel, so why not take advantage? But in reality, the body after 70 has changed significantly. Even a slight climate change, a long flight, or an unsteady step can turn the journey into a nightmare. In today's video, I'll share with you 5 silent yet extremely dangerous risks when traveling after 70. This isn't to stop you from going, but to help you travel safely, smartly, and without regrets. If you're entering or about to enter your golden years, this video is for you. 1. Increased health risks and medical emergencies. A price no one wants to pay. At 30, a fleeting chest pain might just be a sign of stress, but after 70, it could be a warning of an impending heart attack. Age causes the body to react less swiftly. The cardiovascular system weakens, blood pressure fluctuates easily, and underlying conditions like diabetes, lipid disorders, or chronic respiratory issues can become unwanted companions on every trip. A seemingly simple long flight hides the risk of blood clots, especially deep vein thrombosis. Even a slight climate change, from cold to hot or high altitude, can leave the elderly fatigued for extended periods, even exhausted. And that's just the beginning. Imagine you're in a foreign country, unfamiliar with the language, unaware of the healthcare system, and a chest pain strikes. At that moment, time is gold. But not everyone receives timely emergency care. Not every place has doctors who understand your medical history, and not everyone carries all necessary medications. Mr. James, a 74-year-old who loved sea travel, is a prime example. A seemingly gentle cruise turned into a nightmare when he suddenly experienced chest pain in the middle of the ocean. The ship's medical station could only provide temporary relief. It took hours to get him ashore. He survived, but admitted, "I wish I had prepared better." The major issue isn't just health, it's the cost of medical care abroad. Many believe domestic health insurance is valid everywhere. But no, when hospitalized in Europe, the US, or even Southeast Asia, without international travel insurance, all expenses are out of pocket. From ambulances, medications, surgeries to transfers, costs can run into thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Solution: before traveling, get a comprehensive checkup. Assess cardiovascular, respiratory, blood pressure health, and discuss your itinerary with your doctor. Prepare all current medications, copies of medical records, and most importantly, purchase comprehensive travel insurance, covering emergency treatment, medical evacuation, and repatriation if necessary. Traveling in old age is still wonderful if you go well prepared, instead of carrying risks with you. 2. Susceptibility to infections and food poisoning, the invisible enemy of old age. You might have been strong all your life, but after 70, your body is no longer the steel shield it once was. The immune system has weakened, and just a minor exposure to a new environment can leave you bedridden for days. Imagine you board a 10-hour flight, seated next to someone coughing incessantly. The cabin air is recirculated, bacteria and viruses linger around you for hours. Upon arrival, you dine at a renowned local restaurant, but that salad was washed with tap water unfamiliar to you. The result? Fever, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, dehydration, even requiring 4 fluids at a local hospital, where you can't understand the doctors. For the young, a cold or digestive upset might resolve in 2 to 3 days. But for the elderly, it can last weeks, cause significant weakness, even lead to dangerous complications like pneumonia, bronchitis, or severe electrolyte imbalance. Statistics show people over 65 are 4 times more likely to be hospitalized due to food poisoning than younger individuals, especially when exposed to unfamiliar bacteria that their immune systems haven't encountered. Moreover, public surfaces like door handles, bus rails, food trays harbor countless pathogens. Elderly individuals often use canes, wheelchairs, or handrails for balance, inadvertently increasing contact with various bacteria sources unnoticed. So what should you prepare? 1. Carry masks, wet wipes, and hand sanitizers. Don't hesitate to use them in crowded places. 2. Drink only bottled water. Strictly avoid tap water in unfamiliar places. 3. Avoid raw or unfamiliar foods. Prioritize thoroughly cooked dishes. 4. Always bring digestive aids, antidiarrheal medications, probiotics when traveling. 5. For international travel, get all recommended vaccines, especially for flu and pneumonia. Travel is about experiencing new cultures, not testing your immune system. After 70, just a moment of carelessness, and you might lose the entire trip. Travel smart, eat cautiously, and remember, prevention is always easier than cure. 3. Fatigue and slow physical recovery. The trip hasn't started, yet you're already exhausted. In youth, you could wake up at 4 a.m., rush to the airport, queue, endure a 10-hour flight, and still have the energy to explore upon arrival. But after 70, everything changes. The elderly body takes longer to adapt to changes. A packed schedule, a red-eye flight, a 5 to 6 hour time zone shift can disrupt hormones, cause insomnia, dehydration, dizziness, low blood pressure. Many believe a nap will fix it. But for seniors, fatigue can linger for weeks, even cause systemic weakness if not properly rested. Consider Mr. Richard, 75, once a passionate traveler. After retirement, he decided to take his wife to Europe for 2 weeks. A 10-hour flight, plus a 6-hour time difference left him drained. On the first day, he couldn't walk more than an hour, needing frequent rests. By the third day, he experienced dizziness, headaches, loss of appetite. Just as his body began to adjust, it was time to fly home. A memorable vacation turned into a struggle with his own health. Why does this happen? Aging slows down circulatory, digestive, and nervous systems. Sudden changes in routine, food, temperature, altitude, schedule, the body can't keep up. Additionally, sleep disturbances occur when sleeping in unfamiliar hotels, noise, bright lights, or altered biological clocks. Sleep deprivation in the elderly not only causes fatigue, but also affects memory, reflexes, immunity, and cardiovascular health. So, how to avoid exhaustion when traveling after 70? Opt for short flights with layovers. Avoid continuous travel days. Allocate 1 to 2 full rest days upon arrival. Book quiet hotels with senior-friendly amenities, not too far from the center. Bring healthy snacks, electrolyte drinks, vitamins, and maintain home-like sleep routines. Always listen to your body. Rest when tired. Don't push to keep up with group tours. Old age isn't for chasing schedules. You don't need to check in everywhere. Just choose fewer places, but deeply, slowly, and comfortably. A worthwhile trip isn't about the number of places visited, but the feeling of wellness upon return. 4. Risk of falls and injuries. A single misstep can alter everything. At 20, a stumble is trivial. At 70, it can result in fractures, prolonged hospitalization, or permanent mobility loss. Aging bones become brittle, joints weaken, and balance deteriorates. Unfamiliar terrains, narrow stairs, slippery floors, uneven sidewalks pose constant threats. Mrs. Linda, 78, an active walker, fulfilled her dream of visiting Italy. A misstep on a dimly lit cobblestone street led to a hip fracture. Her vacation ended abruptly, followed by complex medical procedures and months of rehabilitation. Falls can result from environmental factors or internal issues like fatigue, dehydration, or joint pain. Tasks like handling luggage, climbing stairs, or standing in lines can strain an aging musculoskeletal system. Many tourist spots lack senior-friendly facilities, increasing risks. Preventive measures: wear non-slip, supportive footwear. Use canes or walkers if balance is compromised. Select accommodations with elevators, grab bars, and non-slippery floors. Avoid nighttime outings in poorly lit areas. Limit heavy lifting and strenuous activities. Inform tour operators of mobility concerns for appropriate assistance. A fall in your 70s isn't just a physical setback. It can erode confidence, leading to reduced activity and even depression. Protect your mobility. It's your gateway to independence. 5. Financial risks and scams. When travel becomes a silent trap. At 70, you might have saved diligently for a well-deserved vacation. Unfortunately, not everyone you encounter has good intentions. Seniors are prime targets for travel scams, not due to naivety, but often because of trust and lack of awareness. Phony all-inclusive deals, fake hotel websites, self-proclaimed tour guides, or unmetered taxis can deplete your funds swiftly. Take Mr. George, 76, who meticulously planned a tropical getaway, booking through a seemingly legitimate website. Upon arrival, he discovered the hotel didn't exist. Stranded, he had to find alternative accommodations at double the cost, losing his prepaid amount entirely. Beyond scams, unforeseen medical expenses abroad can be financially devastating. Many assume domestic health insurance covers international emergencies. It often doesn't. A single emergency room visit, minor surgery, or ambulance ride can cost thousands without comprehensive travel insurance. Even trip cancellations due to sudden illness can result in significant losses if you're uninsured. Protective strategies. Purchase comprehensive travel insurance covering medical emergencies, trip cancellations, and repatriation. Book accommodations and tours through reputable platforms with verified reviews. Be skeptical of deals that seem too good to be true. They often are. Limit carrying large amounts of cash. Keep credit cards secure. Never share personal information, OTPs, or credit card details with strangers. Seek assistance from trusted family members to verify bookings and travel plans. While money can be regained, the emotional toll of being scammed, especially in later life, is profound. Travel should enrich your life, not diminish it. Stay vigilant, plan meticulously, and remember, caution is a valuable companion on any journey. Absolutely, if done wisely. Traveling in your senior years isn't about testing endurance, but enriching the soul, reconnecting with the world, and savoring peaceful moments. However, it demands thorough preparation, health assessments, well-thought-out itineraries, reliable insurance, and a readiness to handle unexpected situations. Avoid distant destinations just to keep up with others. Don't overextend yourself with packed schedules for the sake of photos. Opt for nearby, accessible locations with good healthcare facilities, aligning with your physical condition and genuine interests. If you found this information helpful, please like, subscribe, and share your travel experiences or plans in the comments. Your insights could help others avoid significant pitfalls in their journeys. Wishing you safe travels and fulfilling golden years ahead.